Hey guys, what's going on? Fly here and welcome back to my channel. This will be part 3 in the dev series coverage. In this video, there's going to be new things added from the last 2 videos, so stay tuned. We have a new plane for the Germans. We have many new planes for the United Kingdom or the Royal Navy. And I missed this sucker. This is the M4, guys, AAA. Okay, now the really cool thing about this guy is that, let's see his BR 1.0. Is that an arcade? Or we're on, okay, yeah, okay, so now we're going realistic. Okay, it's still 1.0. And the cool thing about this thing, thank you forever, I think it was the devil who gave me this tip. That's very nice of you. The cool thing with this thing is it has 4 water-cooled 7.62s? So, yeah, 7.62 machine guns. So that is just crazy. Imagine. Okay, yeah, we got it. I'm super excited. Okay, relax. It's okay. It's okay. Imagine being like the gunner on it. You know, just 4 machine guns at your disposal with 1 aiming point. Oh my God, no, War Thunder. Does he rotate? Wait, hold on. Does he walk or does this? Oh yeah, look at that. Look, he's on ice right now. Look. That's cool. Okay, ready for a test fire? Oh my gosh, I forgot to look at what kind of guns these were. I don't know about you guys, but did the Germans and the Russians just have the fastest firing machine guns known to man at the time? Wow, look at that. Look at that new mud effects. That's pretty cool. See how long these 4 machine guns last. Okay. By now the guns would be melting. Oh my God. So I think it's unlimited fucking ammo. I shit you not. The guns will be melted by now for sure. That water can only stay cool for so long. But that's going to be an awesome anti-air. Wait, oh, I wish War Thunder, you know, why can't I look through that reticle? You guys see that? You see that reticle right above the gun? Like, instead of this thing, why can't I look through that? That would be freaking cool. But all right, so now we're going to go take a look at the Arado. All right, so now we're looking at the new Arado. It doesn't look like nothing's changed with it. What is War Thunder? I'm just kidding. The C3 hype. I'm so excited for this plane. I want to cry. I want to break down and cry right now. That's all I want to do. So we have 3, can I even count? We have 4 BMW 003A engines. We have a pretty decent bomb load of 1.5K, God, that's horrible. 1,500 kilograms of bombs. I'll keep it at that. And the best part is we have... Now, I remember getting some feedback on this stuff. Yeah, so instead of like the C2 who had rear-facing MGs fixed, or for some reason on Wikipedia and other sources, it said the C3 had rear guns as well, rear fixed 20 mils. But for some reason in War Thunder, or I don't know, maybe it's not in War Thunder, maybe it's I don't know. We have only 2 forward-facing MGs, but they're MG 151 20 mils. We have 250 rounds per gun, and that will last a very long time. Let's take this thing out for a test flight and see how she does. This might be my most used plane oh my God, you're so beautiful. You are so... No cockpit yet, please, War Thunder, you have to. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You guys ever watch that the Rascals? Yeah, nice. All right, so we're pulling over to our bomb target. We're gonna drop this 1,000 kilogram bomb right in the center of the Arado, and then we're gonna see how our MGs do on our AI targets over there, or friendly. You are so beautiful. Bombs away. Look at that big old 1,000 kilogram. Bam! We totally missed it, but our other 250 got it. Hell yeah. So the thing about this model of the Arado, the C3, it actually has a 100 kilogram, gosh, 100. It has a 100 kilometers an hour top speed over the B2. So this thing will be able to get away from a lot of planes that you're not used to. Granted, what we're going to have to experience is a new battle rating change that I haven't checked yet, and that's actually questionable to this video. And I'm sorry I didn't showcase that right when we started talking about this plane. But we have some targets lined up, and we have our guns. It's kind of weird seeing the Arado with that front reticle right there. I'm not used to seeing that at all. Okay, we have some AA we're about to go after at 700 and... God, the Arado never gets this fast. There we go. Oh, that is beautiful. That is just gorgeous. And the best part about this, I'm gonna use this plane so much. Guys, please recommend this plane to me when this patch releases, because this will be such a fun ground strike video. Because sure, you don't have that much bombs, you know, whatever. You take out a bombing zone, whoop-de-doo, and then you go for like an epic like anti-air or AA armored vehicle, armored car, anti-artillery run. You probably rack up so much RP, no problem. Okay, we're going for another strike run, or ground strike run. One of my favorite guns in this game is the MG151. Oh, we left one to live and tell our story to the people who will come to us next. I just love these machine guns, or these cannons. The reason why, because you can hold this trigger down and they just stay so damn accurate. I know they're 20 mils, but still. Alright, so we're going to bail out of this plane, and we're going to look at the BR compared to the B2 in game. Okay. So the B2 in game right here is a 6.3. Okay, this one is a 6.7. That is not as much of a BR increase as I thought it would have. I thought it would be a 7.0 or 7.7, in all honesty. That's what I thought. That is not bad at all. And look at the speed increase. We have 100 kilometers extra of speed with the C3 version. So definitely worth grinding through the Arado line or the Donier or Donier line to get the Arado C3. It's actually worth it now. The Arado B2 was fun and all, don't get me wrong, but it really wasn't, you know, effective. But the Arado is going to be a nice, effective aircraft in War Thunder. All right, guys. So next up is going to be the Royal Navy. Don't look at that plane yet. I don't know what that plane was. Do you guys know what that plane was? I don't know. Okay. So God, the British tree is so decked out. Oh yeah. Before we do this, the U.S. has a cool new bundle plane that has an epic camo on it. Wow, that is so cool. This is that one plane that what I'm trying to say, the bundle version of the P-47 that didn't have a skin on it last video, but it has a skin on it now. Okay, so go to the British. Okay, so here is starting pretty much right here is the Royal Navy's planes. And what's really cool about all these aircraft that you're about to see is that I think they definitely have carrier capabilities. Okay, so we're starting off with the the Sea Meteor or whatever. I mean the Sea Gladiator. We're starting off with the Sea Hurricane right here. This one we're going to be looking at. Can I look at you? So this is the Sea Hurricane Mark 1B. It's got a nice Raptor hook right there, as you can see it. That's what catches the cable on the deck. We're going to be having 8 7.7, so pretty much a carrier modification for the Hurricane Mark 1B. Okay, next up is going to be the Hurricane Mark 1C that I think you guys are going to thoroughly enjoy. The reason is because this thing is going to have 4 20 mils at tier or battle rating 3.0. So not bad at all. We have the Hispano Mark II cannons. Each gun's going to have, oh wow, that's a pretty good amount of ammo. That's 125 rounds per gun. That's a lot of ammo. Concerning the Spitfire, is usually only have 120 rounds. Wait, hold on. Wait, where's the Spitfire that I can compare? Let's go with the Trop. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so the normal Spitfire only has what, 60 rounds per gun. This Hurricane's going to be awesome. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm just going to test fly it, and I want to hear what the guns sound like. I'm also waiting on the Hurricane that has 240 mils on it. That one should be added pretty... Oh, that is so cool. Oh my gosh, what kind of... Is this the Colossal? The Colossus? I don't know how to pronounce it. But I love the British Air Force. I mean, the British Navy, or like, you know, the aircraft carriers and such. Okay, we're taking off. Oh my god. I don't know what kind of carrier this is. You guys tell me out in the comments below. Definitely not the Ark Royal. I'll tell you that right now. Definitely not the Ark Royal. So here we go for a test fire. Oh my god. A little bit heavier Hurricane, definitely. You just feel it in the turns and such. Okay, we're coming for a landing. I love landing on carriers. It's my favorite thing to do in War Thunder. Good flight model. Don't lose that home, ladies and gentlemen. This is very dangerous. Huh, you know what's funny? Sell, landing flaps, there you go, extra lift. You know what's funny? I think because my takeoff roll or my landing approach was so botched that the game didn't extend my hook. Okay. We're gonna try that again. Dun, 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 dun. Why am I sitting so low? Is that normal, guys? Oh, no way! Oh, I thought this model would have... Okay, we have a carburetor in the Hurricane, this Hurricane. Yeah, see how it dies right there? Okay, so now we're going to come in for a nice, long, final approach. What's up, DD? So now it has to read that I'm on final for this carrier. Now, this plane was able to get down to a very slow speed. This Hurricane's able to maintain better lift than a zero, in all honesty. Okay, my hook is not coming down yet. I don't think it's... Maybe it might be a little bit bug right here. No problem, we'll land the old way. There we go, perfect, right on the deck. Well done! Next up, I think, will be a new aircraft that we haven't seen in War Thunder yet. It will be the Firefly. Now, what's weird about this aircraft is that when I first researched it, you know, I used to do those hype videos like a year ago. When I first looked at this aircraft, I thought it was a dive bomber or some type of bomber, but this was a British fighter. It's super long. It's super. I think it's a very early war fighter design. The Firefly. Gosh, it's a pretty aircraft though. I'll give it that. And the coolest thing, it has 420 mils. Any plane with 420 mils is an awesome plane. Doesn't matter what its performance is, because you can always get away with head-ons, and you have very short time on target. Modifications. Now, I do believe this thing will be able to carry some pretty good amount of bombs, or just, you know, different variations. Yeah, two variations, or two 1,000-pound bombs. And then we're going to be able to get also 8 76mm rockets, which is pretty badass. So definitely an arcade beast for battle. Oh, that's a high battle rating. It's really not that slow, in all honesty. I don't know why. Maybe I'm mistaking this plane for something else, but this plane was definitely not ready for World War II, or didn't serve too long. Let's see, what else? The Firefly VR Mark V. Interesting. Now, as we continue down this line, we're going to be seeing some of the most sexiest aircraft to ever take the skies in World War II. Pretty much the same plane, just maybe it's a little bit better configurations and top speed. Let's see. About the same top speed as the one before it. Just a grind. Well, actually, it's 50 kilometers faster, so it's not a grind plane. It's an improvement. Okay, so now on to the getting cooler planes of the Royal Navy. Here we have a SEAFIRE, a Griffin version of the Spitfire for naval action or for carrier operations. Beautiful aircraft. What? Wow, that is really weird. This thing has 4 7.7s right here. And right here, and then we have 120 mil and 120 mil right there. That is strange. Let's see what it looks like through the cutout. That is super weird. That looks pretty cool though. How like this look how small the 7.7s are. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh, look at that baby. Look at that Griffin right there. Look at those cylinders poking out of the planes. Oh, that's the craziest thing that they actually had to make modifications to the way the Spitfire looked to fit this engine in. Okay, and then we get the SEAFIRE FR47, which is going to top out at, let's see, modifications. And in this version, we have 420 mils. It looks like we get some pretty cool loadouts. Wow, look at that. Not bad at all. The top speed for this baby is 700 kilometers an hour. Look at that propeller, though. Whoa! That thing has 2 propellers on it. Is that a contra or counter? Whoa! Mind blown, guys. Mind blown. I don't know if this is a contra or counter rotating prop, but we got to see it take off, though, for sure. I want to see the propeller start. Okay, here we go. All right, let's turn it off. No one look at it. Lava, 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 lava. There we go. Now we can't see it turn off. All right, good. Contact. Counter rotating prop. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. Oh, Atlanta. Oh. That is pretty cool. There's another British aircraft that had counter-rotating props. I think it was a ground strike vehicle or a ground strike aircraft. I forgot what it was called though. So this is a 6.0, 700 kilometer an hour plane. Let's look at the highest Griffin on this side. So it's not as fast as the Griffin Mark 24. Yeah. So the naval versions at the naval version. Hold on, let me just make sure before I completely decide on this statement I'm about to make. Okie dokie. Wow, that is a very slow one. The Navy ones look like they're a little bit slower. At least the SEAFIREs, the Spitfires with the Griffin, are a little bit slower than the Spitfires that are take off. You know, the Air Force, the Royal Air Force. Okay, guys. Prepare your anuses. The hype plane is here. All you guys have been waiting for this for the longest time. Oh my God, that thing is so beautiful. That is one of the prettiest planes I've ever seen. I've seen photos of it, but I've never been able to look around like this with it and stuff. Wow, that is just glorious. Look at this plane. Oh, the SEAFIRE, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry that I'm having so many nerdgasms right now, but it is due. It is look how big the propellers are. Our top speed 724 kilometers an hour, which is 1 kilometer faster on the stat card than the Spitfire Griffin Mark 24. Yeah, we're 1 kilometer faster. We win. This one has a radial engine. Let's see what it looks like compared to the Tempest Mark II, fully upgraded. Just to put it in perspective. Did we buy everything with that thing? Wow, so it's a ton faster than the Tempest Mark II. I thought Tempest was a lot faster, but I guess the SEAFIRE just takes the cake. Now the SEAFIRE is pretty much like the Bearcat for the Americans. Well, you know, give or take, you know, a little bit. But let's just see what it would pair up against with a fully... Okay, so it is a lot faster than the Bearcat. Wow. The Griffin model Mark 24 and the SEAFIRE are just kicking the F8F's ass in top speed. Okay, well, let's take this thing out. I want to see how it lands on carriers. I hope it's Raptor hook deploys. Oh God. Let me hear that radiator. Oh yeah, she's purring, baby. Beautiful. Gear up. Cockpit is just, it's just a glorious... Oh, this plane is going to be really good for SB, for you guys who like to play SB. It's just a very good cockpit. Nice negative view on the reticle, and then you have a nice rear visibility as well. Okay, but we're gonna try to land this thing right now. And see that hook right there? I think that's supposed to retract, in all honesty, or at least it's supposed to go down when we come on final. Here comes the 20 mils. Decimation. Do we have air brakes? No air brakes. Ah, it's just worth a shot. It's a late war fighter. I just love how from like the engine, like that little slope going up to the cockpit just fits so well in the aircraft. Oh my gosh, we're already going 520 kilometers an hour. Combat flaps. Oh, we're track flaps. Okay, roger that. Sorry. Oh my gosh, come on, we're at 400. No. Okay, well, I'm not listening to you anymore because I know combat flaps go down. Combat flaps, hello? It's still 1.49 dev, whatever. Now it's going to be kind of hard to land because we don't have any kind of extra lift. We're going to actually retract those flaps. Yeah, see, our plane's getting really heavy about those combat flaps. We're going to land pretty darn quick. Our Raptor hook is now deployed. It is a far Raptor hook, too. There's the catch. Good. So we got on the carrier without flaps. That Raptor hook is nasty. It literally hangs down so far. So this is gonna be a pretty easy aircraft to land on any kind of carriers with that amount of catchability you have with that hook. So beautiful aircraft. I'm really excited to play with it. Okay, and now onto one of my most anticipated planes of the Royal Navy is the Attacker FB-1, which is just a cool looking aircraft. Look at the small little tricycle gear, and I think it was designed like this so it would have a nice angle of attack taking off of a carrier as well. There's our hook right there. Let's go ahead and look at the modifications and fully upgrade this thing and see how fast we can get it. Max speed for the Attacker FB is going to be 922 kilometers an hour, which is going to be the it's going to be, you know, pretty much, so 7.7 for this one. Yeah, good. So it's pretty much, think of it like if you guys have the Meteor F Mark IV Type G41F, it's pretty much going to be at that top speed with its same BR as well. It's actually 1 kilometer faster than the Meteor F, but this one has 420 mils, just the default British Subspano loadout. Mark V cannon. Did I say 2? I meant 4 if I didn't. And then we have some 12, 12. Really, you would really carry that on this plane like that? Goodness, that makes this plane so dirty. So much drag. And then we can also carry 2 1,000-pound bombs and 2 500-pound bombs. Oh, those are some pretty cool looking bombs. Those are late war looking bombs, I'll tell you that right now. Okay, so let's see how this thing takes off on a carrier with full bomb load. She might get up. What? Oh my gosh. Did we just finally see some development into bomb flight models? I have never seen that before ever. Because like when you usually drop bombs, sure, if you're going down, they're gonna go up, but that was just pretty cool. I don't know, maybe those bombs have a little bit of a, you know, stabilization. That's pretty darn cool. Okay, we're on final. Air brakes extended. Where are air brakes at? Oh, they're on the wings. There you go. There's really small air brakes actually. You guys see them? They're right by the flaps. They're smaller, but they have more. They cover more horizontal area than vertical area, so it's a different design. Now I think over here is the Ark Royal. Maybe not. I don't know anything. I should go see what this one's about. Check the cockpit out. Oh, wow, look at that. This is definitely an ejection seat as well. That'd be kind of cool if you were an SB and you're getting shot down, you could actually get an ejection seat going on. Look at that thing. No, it's the same class of ship. It just looks kind of better out in the distance. Okay, we are on a base to final with the attacker. Look at that radar on the nose. Nice. Oh, beautiful aircraft. Now, if only this thing had swept wings, it would just take the cake for me. Gear down, flaps landing. Oh, this thing gets really dirty on final. Okay, is our hook not coming down yet? Our hook is deploying. Call the ball. Good catch. Good catch. That actually helped me out a lot because this carrier's moving looks about at least like 20 knots, so that helped out with landing. That is just I can't wait for more. Can't wait for these planes to be added, just so the British can have a more naval engagement in the battles. All right, looking at 10 seconds. Hopefully, we can respond on the carrier to see how the bombs work on takeoff. No, it won't let us with the bombs. It's kind of questionable though, but you know, I have this weird feeling that I feel like skip bombing right now. I feel like skip bombing these destroyers in front of this carrier. Now I might explode myself, but it's okay. It's worth a try. Dun 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 dun. Highway to the dang. Let's get about 15 meters off the ground. Oh, bad skip. Did one make it? Oh no. They skip for about 1 or 2 times and they explode it. All right, well let's go back to the hangar and see if we missed anything. Oh, also I want to say that the SU-122. Any premiums on this side? Anyone that we're missing? There's no Lancaster special yet. Too bad. I really wanted that plane to be at it. That's the one with the Grand Slam. Yeah, also the SU-122, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but it has a amazing heat round that I forgot to add in last video that we're going to be looking at about, just watch this, hang on. Highest penetrating round in the game, 400 millimeters. Insane. Insane penetration value. You can shoot anywhere on any tank, you know, and it's just going to destroy it. Well, not destroy it, but it's going to penetrate it no matter what. Ooh, look at that Ooh, that's a pretty cool bundle. IS-2 Revenge. A lot of new bundles, War Thunder. But yeah, guys, so I hope you have enjoyed this video. In the comments below, let me know what plane you're most excited for. Till next time, guys. Peace out.